Hello everybody and welcome to Blank Slate Entertainment. My name is Fullblood Max and the dev server for patch 1.81 just dropped. And I have not seen anything, I haven't checked a lot of the stuff out, but I can already tell there's going to be a lot of content being added here. The first helicopter we get is the AH-1G. It has a crew of 2, a max speed of 45, and a max altitude at 48,216 feet. Its takeoff run is 3 feet. Now, if we go into modifications, we can see that it had the modifications for Tier 1 is a compressor, flak jacket, a gun pod, the new 7 MGs, M261 rockets, which are just the Hydra unguided ones, another gun pod, I apologize, a helicopter frame, then the missiles, an engine, replacing helicopter blades. I'm assuming that helps you with thrust lift. You get the installation of 40 M129 automatic grenade launchers, another gun pod, cover, and another upgrade for the new 40mm. So, after that, we get the UH-1B, which is just the free version of the Huey over here. So let's see what's got into this. Alright, so everything's pretty much the same except for this guy over here, the M156 AGM. And this is gonna have 500mm of chemical energy. That's gonna be pretty good. And it's a guided missile, so let's see what it looks like. It has a crew of 2, max speed of 45, so it's the same as the first tier, just slightly better. And as we can see here, that the first modification is going to be the Hydras, and then you can upgrade to the AGMs. After that, it's the UH-1C. Oh yeah, this looks pretty good. It's same requirements as the other, but this one's going to be at a 9.3 battle rating. Let's see the armor. Yeah, that's what I expected. The X-ray. Alright. That's cool. And the same, except for this one, it is now upgraded to the TOW missiles, which have a penetration of 630mm. That's pretty good. Alright, moving on. The AH-1F, or known as the Cobra. Let's see, compressor, flak jacket, yeah. TOW 4. Alright, let's see. Oh wow, that's a lot of good modifications right there. So you're going with the latest modification, you're gonna get a gun pod and 4 tows, 8 tow rockets, my apologies. Alright. And the last one that you can upgrade at a 10.0 is gonna be the AH-1Z. Ooh. I will give Gaijin credit this. They did give good x-rays for the modifications. Go from a TOW to a TOW 4, TOW 2, and then a TOW 2-4. Let's see, 900mm? Holy cow! Oh, okay. This is gonna be good. And I believe these are all guided AGMs, so you can guide it with mouse instead of the WAS, unlike the bullpups. All right, let's see what this one is, because I pre-ordered this one as I was excited and didn't know about the other free versions, but oh well, I got it. Let's see, gun pods replacing. So it's pretty much the same. The TOW's gonna be 630mm. Okay, I'm excited. So back to the armor. What new has been added? So as we can see, the York has been added, and it has a max armor of 172 effective. So it's just the whole of an M60 with a big engine in the back. Yeah, I'm assuming since this is an SPAA, a lot of things are going to penetrate. Let's see, Germany, flag panzer. Yeah, that's what I figured. All around, it's going to be, max is going to be 20 millimeters of armor. And the M1 IP for the Americans have been added. For a researchable, for a premium, you get the now new T54E1, which, let's take a look. I'm going to tease you guys a little bit. Let's see, preview. Oh, that looks sexy. I did like this tank back in World of Tanks, and it was a fun tank, but my problem with World of Tanks is that everything feels like an RC car. Alright, let's see. So, 142. Whoa, alright. Effective thickness is greater than 450 millimeters. 168 right here, so that's going to be a pretty big weak point. So don't shoot here and not here. 114, and it's on the chassis of an M48. Does it, what kind of ammo does it get? It gets the, oh, it gets heat FS. That's gonna be cool. And now the M1 IP. Oops. Alright, so let's see. Since we're starting off with the mods, it gets pretty essentially the same armament as the M1A1 Abrams. That's a shame. I was hoping that I would at least get the M833 shot, but I understand why Gaijin does it. It's because America and all the other nations like Germany, Russia, Britain have pretty good have good backups for the lineups, unlike Japan and France, where they get the highest pen shots because they don't really have good lineups after the Type 90 or the AMX 40. Alright, let's see, preview. Okay, so I just, looking at it right now, it doesn't look that much different from the M1 Abrams, aside from this little rack back here, but I already like it a lot more just looking at it because it looks like the traditional M1A1 Abrams. Oh, so they removed the little sprocket here. That's cool. Alright, let's see. Armor. Thickness. Alright, I can't really tell. Let me go to X-ray. Oh my. Oh my. 800 NERA element. Oh my god, this is a thick boy. Oh, that's... Okay, so it's the same as the lower hull, but they greatly improved the turret. Nothing is gonna get through there for maybe the Type 90 shell, I'm assuming. They also greatly improved the side armor. And I think they even added composite, more composite back here. 350, yeah. So that's going to be even more harder to ammo rack. And it has 1343 horsepower. Cool. Oh, and they moved the fuel tanks. Oh, it has more fuel tanks. That's cool. And this is still going to be at a battle rating of 10.0. Alright. Alright, Gaijin, you consider me hyped. I'm hyped. Let's see. Moving on to Germany tanks. So with the Germans, we get the Leopard A1A1 L44 bundle. And okay, so this doesn't have any, so it's essentially the same as Leopard A1A1. But let's see. Modifications. DM13, 417 millimeters of pen. So it's gonna do a lot more penetration, but we'll just have to wait and see how it's gonna perform at a, I forgot to check, 9.0 tier. And one thing that the devs didn't mention is that there's gonna be a new tank added in between the Leopard 1 and the Leopard A1A1, and that is gonna be the M48-2GA2. So this is gonna be the German version of the M60, and I can already tell I like this tank. I would definitely grind it, for me at least, because I'm a big fan of the M60 series. Alright, let's see. 200 millimeters, so slightly better armor than the American counterpart. Turret 154, 339, so that's gonna be pretty strong right there. 268. Alright, and let's see the modules. Let's take a look at that. So primary shell is APDS, and then you can go all the way to DM12 HeatFS. Alright, cool. And then we get the TAM. This has max speed of 47 miles per hour, so that's pretty fast. It has a 105 millimeter cannon. Its armor is going to be thin, but don't let that deceive you. It can be pretty trolly like the 2K. Well, it's not going to bounce as much as the 2K, so just be careful with that. Modifications. Starting as DM13. The APFSDS is 384. And of course it's going to be the last module down here. Alright, that the T80B, the BM2, and the T55A1 have been added. So let's take a look at the BMP since it's researchable. Alright. So it's got a 30 millimeter cannon, a 7.62 coaxial machine gun. You can fire at 550 shots per minute. That's pretty fast. Let's see, X-ray. So this will not have composite, unlike its, because I thought I read somewhere that the BM2 had composite, but I could have been wrong, or just read something completely wrong. Alright. Engine is at the front, so that's gonna eat some shots. Alright. Consider me interested, Gaijin. And now, the main contender, the T80B. Let's take a look. Alright. Starting off with the composite. It's got 100 millimeters of textilite, 60 millimeters of high hardness rolled armor, and another 45. Alright, so this is going to be a weak spot. It's not going to have a strong hole. So the M1AP, IP, the Challenger 2, the Leopard 2A4 can all pen through the hole. But as I saw on Mike Goes Booms and the War Thunder Twitch stream, the composite is where it's at, right here on the turret. This boy is going to have a really strong turret armor, especially if it goes hull down. And since it has a gas turbine engine, it's gonna be pretty quick. Let's see the modifications. 440 base millimeters for the stock APFSDS, and you get 475. So this shell is not that bad compared to the. This is gonna be the strongest shell aside from the Type 90 and the AMX 40, which surprises me because Russia has a pretty good lineup considering the T64B. And it's going to have ATGMs with 650 millimeters of penetration. Alright. And it does look pretty sexy. I will grind this out for sure. And now the helicopters. So we're going to take a look at the MI4AB. So preview. So this is going to be a battle rating of 9.0, and oh, poor Russian, no armor. Whoa, okay. Not where I thought the crew was going to be, but it... Alright, let's take a look. Alright, so it's going to get a bomb of 100 kilograms, which can be upgraded to a 250, I believe. Yeah, 250. And the missile, the 2P32M K4V. And this is going to have a penetration of 650. Okay, not bad for a 9.0. You could wreck some Leopard A1A1L4s with that. 2A4. Let's take a look at that. Okay. I do like the little wing action going on. Modifications. It's gonna get the same guided missile as the M1, the previous helicopter. I forgot the name. And it's gonna get an installation of 250 kilograms of bombs. And now we move to the Mi-24V. Okay. That's cool. This is gonna have a lot more armor. And alright, cool. So it's gonna get maybe tiny Ivans. I think that's what it is. The new guided missiles and a 250 bomb. So it's gonna have the same 650 millimeters of penetration. Mi-24P preview. Looks the same as the other, but that's kind of expected with just a variation of it. Same loadout. And now let's see the 10.0. I do like that Russian gray going on. Alright, let's see. Modifications. It's gonna get a lot of. Let's see. 650. 800. Wow. Okay. And you can get 16 of these. And you get a cannon pod. So this is going to be the first Russian that gets a cannon pod. 400. Alright. Oh. And at the Heinz Mi-24D. Which, funny enough, inspired the Republic gunship that you see in Star Wars. And this is going to be the Czech version. Cool. Alright, let's see. Modifications. You get the other missiles that you get with the other helicopters. And it has 650 millimeters of penetration. Alright, not bad for a premium at a 9.7 BR. So as I was editing this video, I just completely realized that I glossed over the T55AN. So this is going to be added in after I finish my spiel about the T80. So what does the T55AN have to offer? Let's see, customization. Well, this is just a regular T55 with the T62 M1's armor package being added on. So let's see. Yeah, it is exactly like the T55AMs. But how does it compare to its predecessor? So it has a max speed of 31 miles per hour, and it gets a PFSDS along with APBC. That's interesting. Its stock shell is going to be APDS, but since this is a premium vehicle, I'm just going to use the APFSDS, which has 335 millimeters of pen. So I can see all the Russian mains gonna be spammed out for this along with the Leopard L44. But I can see why. It's gonna be just a way to buy yourself up into top tier. So now I'm gonna be cutting into the British. And now we go to the Brits. And I'm not gonna lie, I am excited for this one. Dun, da, da, da. They added the Warrior. And I'm gonna have to admit, this is my favorite infantry fighting vehicle that the British could have. It is just beyond sexy. I have a model kit of this one actually, and I enjoy putting that together. So I'm a big fan of the Warrior. God, just look at that detail. They got pretty much everything right from my model, as I can see right in front of me. Alright, so it's gonna have 34 millimeters. As expected, it's not gonna be heavily armored compared to the Challenger. But it does get its Milan missile, as you can see right here. And it's gonna get 8 of them with 600 millimeters of protection. Oh, and it's gonna get the additional protection package. So this could possibly get the composite armor add-on. That is dope. Okay, Gaijin, I like this. I like this a lot. And let's see. Oh, and fleet, the British fleet. All right, that's at least it gets one boat. Better than nothing, I guess. And let me see. Has Gaijin done something? Nope. Still no Mark III package upgrade. Anything for the Weebs? Let's see. Nada. Alright. Italian tanks. That. Good joke. And the AMX. Let's see. MX-13 too hot. Oh, the bad chat. That is right. It's gonna be, here it is, the Char 25T. Now let's take a look. Okay, it's gonna have a max armor of 50 millimeters on the left side and 94 millimeters of effective armor on the right side. Okay, that's new. I haven't seen that before. Structural steel, so something similar to the IS-7. Alright. Does it have an ammo rack? Or autoloader? Yes, it does. It's going to have 4 shots. Or 9 shots, my apologies. In the autoloader before it needs to start going through the stowage. Its max speed is going to be at 40 miles per hour. And it's at a battle rating of 6.7. Let's see what they have for... Alright, so it's just going to get the APBC with 193 millimeters of penetration. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. And I hope this video is getting you hyped for patch 1.81. And this is definitely going to be this tank right here, which I'm feeling so hard to get. It's going to be the one I'm going to be after. This looks so incredibly sexy. And just that armor. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed, and thank you for watching.